Okay, it comes to making out your plan. I know on here I said write out everything you're going to eat for 7 days. And if that sounds overwhelming, which it can, let's just decrease it down to 3 days, okay? Write out a plan for 3 days and you can build your way up. But the biggest thing is to look at your schedule and see what your schedule is going to be like this week. Do you have a lot of kids' activities? Do you have a lot of activities that you're going to be doing after work? You want to make sure you account for that and write it in. Also, think about what is on sale this week at the grocery store. Go to your local grocery store website and check out their sales. I added a link to a website that I like where they sync up the sales with coupons. So if you want to save some additional money, that's awesome. Once you make up your plan, you want to go in your pantry and your refrigerator and see what you already have to save money. When I'm making my grocery list, I like to do, hey Alexa, add black beans to my grocery list.
Black beans added to grocery.
There she is. She was a little delayed.
If you want to send your shopping list to your Alexa contacts, I
So
can help with that.
it can send a shopping list to my contacts so I can get someone else to shop for me. That's even better. But I like to take advantage of my girlfriend A. Alexa off. I like to take advantage of my girlfriend A because as I'm using things up in my kitchen, I can add it to my grocery list. So then when I go to the store, I'm buying what I need and not just like buying excess. Do I have grocery bags or not? I can throw it on my list and I know when I need things as I run out of them. When you're going through and planning out recipes, pick out your tried and true dishes that you know your family's gonna like. And I'd love for you to try out 1 or 2 new recipes a week and give it a shot. I print them out and put them in a binder. Now, I've been doing this for a very long time, and so my binder's pretty thick, but print it out and put it in a binder. And these are all the things that I'd love to try at some point. And then when I do, I can make notes on it, like family liked it or didn't like it, or add a little bit more tomato paste or whatever I need to the recipe so that the next time I know that if our family members like it or not. Also, I can move it to a section of like it so it's easier. You also can do this online with Pinterest. You can make Pinterest boards and things like that. You also can make it simple. You don't have to be like gourmet chef in the kitchen. I am all about shortcuts. I've given you a freezer meal cozy crockpot challenge PDF. That is something that you can put together in advance when you're not so busy and then freeze it and use when you're busy. And you just pull it out, thaw it, and put it in your crock pot or your Instapot, and then you have dinner on the table. Don't be shy about using sauces like this. You want to make sure you're looking at the label so it doesn't have excess sodium and added sugars. And when I work with my clients, I help navigate food labels and be a supermarket sleuth for that purpose. But I'm going to be cooking this for my family tonight. Teriyaki tends to be very high in sugar, and this one I found had the least amount of added sugars to it. So I'm going to test this out. Easy. Throw it with chicken, and I have some rice that I will cook as well. Since I'm making the rice, I'm going to make an extra batch, and I'm going to put that extra batch in my fridge if I want to use it later this week if it's on my plan, or in my freezer. So say I'm eating solo and I need to have something good. Instead of running to a drive-through, I know, okay, I've got some frozen rice in there and I saved some leftovers from a taco night the other night. I'm gonna pair that with some beans from my cupboard and make a bowl. Boom, done, simple. And you're using up what you got and not having food waste. So I hope these are some tips. Read through that post that I made so that you can really see all the additional information in there. And I would love to hear what you think. What was helpful? What was an aha moment for you during this?